Guess what time it is? Time to live now and fit.
Learn to be silent. Let your quiet mind listen.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm gonna go over something real quick with y'all today. A question I get from a lot of people is on footwork, where you place your feet. So I'm gonna demonstrate that to y'all today, just so you have a good concept of how you wanna articulate placement, your placement for your feet. You know what I'm saying? When you box and when you spar, I'm saying, just so you know that you're starting out on the right foot. So let's get into it real quick. Now the reason I have this stick here, this stick is really important because this stick is something that you can use as a guide for yourselves at home or at the gym, like a margin. You can use this as a margin. So in this margin, with this stick as a margin, you'll always know that as long as you don't take this foot and pass the stick, you're fine. As long as this foot is always parallel with this stick, you're always heading in the right direction. You see, one thing that I see very commonly with certain people sometimes is when they're learning how to box, or they think they know how to box, they put this foot behind the other foot. And that could lead to major problems. If there was ever a time you saw in a fight where a guy fell and bust his ass, it's because of foot placement. Because he fell and tripped over his own back foot. You see that quite often. So you use this as a margin for you, a guide. Feet positioning. You want to have your lead foot, which is whatever your dominant hand is. If you're left-handed and you're leading, and your jab is your left hand, which in my case it is, you want to have that hand and that foot out front where it's together. You want to have those synchronized. You want to have your hook hand right here, which is back here by your face. You want to have that behind your follow-up leg. All right? So every time you move forward, you move the first foot forward, then you move the second foot behind it. This is how you do just until you get it, just until you get comfortable. So when you move up, everything moves up. The front foot moves up, the back foot moves up. Huh? Back foot moves back, front foot moves back. Everything moves back together. Forward, forward. So everything comes together. Back foot, front foot together. Back foot, front foot together. Front foot, back foot. Front foot, back foot. Then when you switch, you just bring that back foot forward and then bring the initial back front foot towards the back. So all you're doing is just switching up. You're not changing anything too fancy. You're just switching feet position. Together and back. Together and back. All right? So opposite side, same thing. Back. Back, 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 forward, 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 back, 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 forward, forward, forward. All right, so that's our lesson for today. If you want to make that foot magic happen and be sweet and light on your feet like some of the greats, or even if you just want to do the best you can to stay in shape. Start right and you end right, all right? Peace.